Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Pharaoh Fiasco here. And, you return to HQ to find everyone in a frenzy. Yeah, when we last left off, we'd just gotten Brigitte back and we returned the request to find her. Now we're trying to tell them about the labyrinth we found. Your Highness, the Astrology Guild is requesting permission to investigate the new continent.
Yeah.
Oh, not yet. No civilians are allowed to pass until we confirm that it's safe. If they can't wait, then tell them to send someone who can help us secure the area. Are they talking about the Eastern Shrine? Understood. I'll tell them HQ requests assistance. It seems like they've already discovered the problem without any input from us. Urgent message from those handling supplies at the base camp. They're under attack from wolf-like beasts on Isle of Origin's western shore. The situation isn't good and they need reinforcements. Okay, we haven't been there. Send another squad immediately. That post is vital to our efforts. Eliminate the monsters and tell them more supplies are on the way. Understood. We'll move out. Dang, there's a lot going on at once. The soldiers leave. The princess looks around, awaiting the next report. Her eyes then fall on you. Who are you? This is the expedition headquarters, where we oversee our efforts to reach Yggdrasil. Only recognized guilds are allowed to set foot in here. You seem familiar, though. State your guild name. We rescued a goat. We caught the Guardian of the Lake. Well, either of those... Okay, we caught the Guardian of the Lake. Nah, we'll just tell her. The Luna Soul Guild. I remember now. Now then, Luna Soul Guild. State your business. Have you something to report? You inform her about the ruins you've discovered. What? Strange ruins west of the city? Excellent work finding them. I'd like to have them investigated as soon as possible, but... Yeah, it seems like whatever militia she's got is completely swamped. Or is it? She's like the princess, so it wouldn't be a militia, right? Her army or whatever. They're swamped, so she can just send us.
Oi.
The Luna Soul Guild, was it? We've currently deployed all of our capable adventurers to the labyrinth we just recently discovered. So we're not even the first team to discover a labyrinth then. Huh. That's a first. Usually any type of progress comes on our heels, but whatever. Investigating those ruins would be a simple task for them. However, it will be quite some time before they return. Here's my proposal, Luna Soul Guild. You're the first ones to find these ruins, so I hereby put you in charge of exploring them. Chart your own map of the area before the other adventurers return. If you truly are proper adventurers, you wouldn't turn down the honor of being the first to explore a dungeon, would you? I mean, she's got us pegged. We'll handle it, dude. Good answer. You have your mission then. Show us what you're capable of. Missions are assigned at the Expedition HQ. Accept and complete missions to progress in the game and earn various rewards. View details under the Accept Missions option in the menu. Create a map of the labyrinth. A new labyrinth has been discovered by the Luna Soul Guild. Create a detailed map of its depths and report to HQ. Very well. Ha. I'm assuming she read that out, but man. Okay. Well, I mean, we're respecting that. Okay, so we're gonna... Now that we've gotten that taken care of, we're gonna go ahead, save real quick, and then head out. Alright. It'd be nice if Brigitte came with us again, but... Eastern Shrine, and now it says mission. Okay. Unless I said that before, but whatever. Heading back in, there was actually something that I'm... Like, you can see that exclamation points on the map. Let's go ahead and run down here. Well, first we gotta fight. Okay, Rabbit Koalas. And this we are completely ready for. Attack order. He's just got to attack. Then we Volt Star. And a Pop Flare. Okay. We still it doesn't really feel super strong just yet, but until we've got other people who can make use of Etheric Gleam, we probably aren't going to be really doing anything with that. Oh well. It feels, man, I've been itching to get back to this. Oop. The way I usually play through these, like I do them once a week, and I don't really have the opportunity to play them like one or as often as I'd like, because I gotta capture all of this stuff for you guys, but man, it definitely builds anticipation. These rabbit koalas, they're not really too much of a challenge anymore. Actually, we should be able to handle these. Alright, we are good to go, and I'm sure Etrian Odyssey players, I know you guys are extremely observant, and yes, things have changed a little bit. We are now playing on the heroic difficulty, of course. As you try to escape that accursed odor, you stop at a dead end. I ended up restarting the game because I hadn't really done all that much. I ended up restarting the game, getting on heroic difficulty, because if it's exactly the same as expert, then might as well, right? Before you stands a wolf that seems to be attempting to escape the smell as well. Catching sight of you, the wolf begins closing the distance between you, licking its lips. It seems to believe you're a replacement meal. Escape is not an option. Prepare your weapons and fight. Alright, a wolf. Airwolf has appeared. Probably should have healed. Yeah. Let's have... yeah, Dolce. And you'll see we've got Baron now instead of Mr. Fixer. Honestly, the funniest bit is that thanks to the way the game is made, like, even though we're using a beast portrait from Etrian Odyssey 2, Baron can still talk, and I mean, why not, right? Let's see. I think let's do a guard order on the back as well. Reese, I think we can let him just do what he's doing. Yeah, unless, oh man, we really didn't want to see that. Ground dash. Alright. So I don't... hold on. Yeah, it's time to bust out the force because we need all the passive healing that we can get. If Reese dies, we're boned, so definitely not about to screw around with that. Cool. Almost there. Man. And this is like the... if I ever do play Etrian Odyssey 2, I've heard that the, or at least according to the LP that I watched years and years ago, well, read is more accurate, the Beast class is actually really friggin' bad, so this is like the only time I'm ever gonna be able to use that portrait, so might as well. Plus, it's really cool. Airwolf, Purple Beast Fang. After defeating the wolf, you let out a deep breath and look around you. It seems that the wolf didn't have any friends lurking in the area. You decide to keep moving forward while remaining alert. Hey, terrifying wolf. When you stumble across a pissed off, hungry wolf, you somehow manage to defeat the beast. And wow, that's barely anything. But another thing, you guys can't see it, but I've actually got my hands on a 10-foot long cable for my 3DS now, so I don't have to look down as far. I still can't maneuver it a whole lot, just because of how my setup is, but let's see. Wolf. Oops. Wolf battle. And now I'm thinking, yeah, we could... dang, Reese is like pooped. Or Baron is pooped, rather. He's still got one good shot in him, so... there was... okay, another part to explore. Oh, I can trash this now. Oh. God dang it. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, now it's actually alright. We're gonna actually go this way. Because I didn't explore this last time around, even though it's a bit different. Or did I? No, I don't think I came this way. Okay. So many events. As you continue to explore the abandoned ruins, you discover a small hole at the bottom of a dead-end wall. Though the hole is quite cramped, someone with a small frame should be able to crawl through. If you wish, you can enter this hole. Ah, okay, so I didn't do it this time. We had Brigida before. We're gonna do Astra again. It should be the exact same thing. Yeah. Alright, we'll handle this really quick. Okay, so Baron only had one more shot left in him, and he died. Alright, he didn't die, but he missed. Oh, check it out. Yep, traversing the ruins, popped out of a hole, we took him down. All easy peasy. Okay, so level 4. Let's go ahead and get to customizing. Melee stab to one enemy can be powered up by allies' previous elemental attack. But Salem is faster than Baron is, though. Consumes user's HP for a melee stab attack to the enemy's front line. Consumes allies' HP for a melee stab attack to the enemy's front line. We haven't even hit any mind points yet. Only the most recent elemental attack will be imbued, but yeah, taking one rank in Spear Assist will be best. How about... I guess we have to learn recovers HP for party whenever user slays an enemy. It's not the best, but oh well. Okay, next thing's next. Firearms. Strengthens fire attacks and imbues an ally line's weapons with fire. Oh. Etheric Gleam will actually very nicely tie into that. Reinforce. When casting a buff on an ally, they will recover HP. We had learned Reinforce on the original file, but I've got to relearn it here, so we'll double up on Guard Order just to have that become available. Party recovers HP after walking a set number of steps. Ooh. Dang. Should get that sooner rather than later. Refresh, because right now Medic Bullet is our only way of healing ailments. Definitely not. I made the mistake of trying to make my what was it? Doctor? It was either Doctor or Medic in EO4. I think it was Doctor. But I made the mistake of having to have him try to also be able to use like Star Bash and stuff like that. Starfall or something. Nope. Not this time. I do want Line Heal though sooner rather than later. Ice Star. Damage increases when attacking the enemy's weakness. Okay, cool. Lastly, we are going to... We haven't had her guard yet, but... all of these skills, I gotta commend them, because all of these skills... I know that, like I said, I'm not the best EO player ever, but I feel like these skills are more immediately jumping out with how obviously useful they are than the ones in EO5 did. Not to say that the ones in EO5 weren't, like... It wasn't clear how useful they were, it was just... These are better to make sense of, or easier to make sense of, I should say. At least with how I'm experiencing it. Yeah. Was able to grab all of this stuff. And I should really stop clicking on that. Yeah. So Salem is definitely the fastest member of our party. I'm gonna have to test it out a little bit to see if her Spear Assist will work on elemental attacks that were used the previous turn. I feel like they will, but... Send... someone... small. Alright. Gotta be economical with our space use when we're leaving notes. But from here, there's another point that I wanted to explore as well. Didn't go too far in this direction, but there should be something juicy. There is nothing juicy here. Alright. That was a bit of a letdown, but oh well. Okay, so I thought about doing my little test in that fight, but Baron only has... Ooh. Baron only has 15 TP left. So I think I'd rather save it for when it could potentially be life-saving rather than just on a whim. Alright. Okay, so that's how that all connects. I don't have a problem with that. We do have some doors to explore, so let's head here first. Wow. This really does feel like a boss room, but I guess maybe we have to do something in order to activate it for the boss to show up here? In fact, I'd be willing to bet that that's the case. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about time for us to heal up really quickly back in Maginia and come right back. So, 1 second. Oh, okay, I thought, whoops. So I thought she was telling me the same stuff over again because of the fact that we restarted the file, but no, she's talking about enhancing stuff. So keep in mind, enhancing a weapon requires the materials used to craft that same weapon. Should you sell anything, the firm will handle all the bookkeeping and stock management. You just focus on bringing in those materials. And even if you don't have the materials on hand, you can still use an item called an ingot for enhancement. The more you know, yes? Alright. Increase the amount and range of items in stock by selling the materials found in the labyrinths. Alright. You can sell in bulk by selecting sell, then choosing the items you wish to unload with the Y button. Weapons crafted in the shop can also be enhanced. Enhancing adds a value to the weapon, like dagger +1 for example. This value can be increased to a maximum of 5. I feel like there's a little bit of a trap involved in this. I didn't really do any material grinding in Etrian Odyssey 5, but when it came time to max out the endgame weapons, I could only barely get everything to +5 after not doing it for the entirety of the game. So probably gonna end up not really making much use of this until towards the end like before. Weapons enhanced to +5 become eligible for recycling. Recycling reduces a weapon into materials like copper shards. Collect 10 shards to form an ingot. Recycle old weapons and enhance new ones to keep your gear as strong as possible for the challenges that await you. It makes sense. Okay, we're back in action. So now let's explore in earnest the spot that's most intriguing. Multiple doors down here. We'll start with the one that's directly across from this one. Well, after we make it through this fight. Alrighty. With that, we can continue forward. Is there anything? Okay, so this looks to... It's still really weird that we haven't found any type of mining points yet, but oh well. No mine point, no take point, no nothing. Can't be too much longer though. Finally back here. Oh yeah, this was just a room. Okay, yeah. Another part that we've already explored that I just did not explore again on my second go around here. But that's fine. Yeah, those spraying skunks must really enjoy getting slapped around because they just keep running at us to die. Oh well. Okay. So, oh, and that shortcut, definitely new. Pretty neat find though. Yeah, it looks like we're getting closer and closer to something interesting. As you move through the forest, you suddenly come across a remarkably threatening monster. Its shape and form are similar to the beasts you have previously encountered, but this one is clearly more powerful. Just as you think on how best to approach the situation, the monster notices you and attacks without hesitation. Okay. Oh! So it's just a rare breed. That's fine. I guess now let's try out this spear assist. Well, we need to actually use an elemental attack first. But if it's anything like EO5, no matter how strong we get, These things are always going to move first. What about a... Yeah, let's open up with a pop flare. 40. Okay, as long as Dolce didn't get double tapped, we're still good. 38. Okay. So here's hoping that Spear Assist does work across turns. Because if not, I'm not really... We probably just won't take very many more ranks in Spear Assist if we have to somehow figure out how to slow Salem down in order to get it to be usable. And then a rapid fire, why not? Whew! Oh. Okay, so it looks like Spear Assist on its own has like reduced turn priority then, or maybe a speed penalty? It's one of those. Interesting. You managed to best the fearsome beast. It seems those bathed in light are stronger than normal. From here on, you must carefully decide whether or not to engage these shining rare breeds. You may sometimes encounter special monsters called rare breeds like the one you fought just now. Rare breeds are different from their normal counterparts in that their strength increases during battle. Yeah. If you successfully defeat one, you will earn more experience compared to the normal variety. If you think the rare breed is within your means to defeat, it's advantageous to try and vanquish it. However, rare breeds are prone to running away from battle, so keep that in mind as well. Well, we've got Leg Snipe. We've only got one rank in it, so it's not ultra reliable just yet, but we do have Leg Snipe. Well, is there anything? Ah! You got double doors here. One here, and one here. Oh, let's keep going up. It looks like something was carved into this dead-end's wall. As you peer more closely at the wall, you find that there is a design on the wall that seems to resemble a bat. It appears to have been carved long ago. The image has eroded and degraded quite a bit, with parts here and there broken off. You're not sure what the bat means, but it's probably best that you record it on the map. However, this bat is of no use to you right now. Once you've taken note of it, you should get back to exploring. Okay. Makes sense. Bat. Engraving. Then, anything else to note over here? Yep, looks like we got another door. And it looks like we're about to cross over with that... Dang. I was hoping we were going to be able to get to that shortcut, but it looks like we have to walk a little bit further. That's fine. While exploring the ruins, you discover a little animal in the thicket up ahead. Is it looking for a meal? It hasn't yet noticed you, but it's vigilantly keeping an eye on its periphery. If you'd like, you can stick around to observe the animal. Sure. No reason not to. You decide to stay and observe the small animal for a little while to see what happens. As you get closer, you can see it more clearly. It has a brown fur coat and a distinctive tail that's bigger than its whole body. When it stands on its hind legs, you see it clutching some food with both of its paws while nibbling at it with its sharp incisors. Suddenly, the animal stops chewing away and freezes in place. Did it finally notice you? That's when some kind of bird zooms over you at lightning speed. When it spreads its wings wide, you recognize the bird as a hawk right as it uses its sharp claws to strike at the small animal. However, sensing the hawk's attack, with no time to spare, the animal dives into the brush, escaping by a hair's breadth. Denied a meal, the hawk returns to the skies to find itself another prey. You get close to where the small animal was. There you find several walnuts it left behind when it escaped with its life. The small animal most likely won't be returning to this spot anytime soon. You decide to take the remaining nuts. Once you break open the hard shell, you find the half-eaten but nutritious meat. You figure it's better than not to replenish your health. Oh, golden. The party recovers 15 HP and 15 TP. Alright. Observe. And... is there an and sign? I guess plus works, but... There it is. Alright, observe and heal. After witnessing nature's savagery and even gaining a tiny profit from it, you return to your exploration of the ruins. Abandoned walnuts. You witnessed a tiny animal being hunted by a hawk, then ate the walnuts that the animal left behind. Honestly, I thought we were about to get into a fight, but that's just the sort of mentality that Etrian Odyssey primes in you after a while. But, wow, okay. Let's go ahead and knock this. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. Let's knock this out of the park. Okay. So maybe this battle wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I think we're gonna need Reese to force break. After which we're probably... Yeah. We're probably gonna end up needing to get out of here because not having it, or actually, yeah. Let's have everybody force break, why not? Or everybody but her. Yeah, single, double action. And then being able to have this proc twice should be nice. Okay. Whew! Thank God. But now that's Reese and Baron with no more get out of jail free cards. I think, because running... It's not like running is completely useless in this game. Yeah, I think we're going to keep pressing forward just for a little bit longer. Might not be the safest thing to do ever, but... Ooh. Anything to get us closer to that shortcut. Alright, easy peasy. But... Yeah, as soon as we get that shortcut, that's probably going to be our cue. Yep. Go ahead and get out really quickly. Alright, so we will venture right back in here, but we gotta leave and heal. And save. Alright, back in action. Now, yeah, we can skip everything else and just go directly to the good stuff. Especially now that we've got our force gauges back for Reese and Baron. More steel proboscis for us. And there was a door here. Yeah. Alright. We'll see what's behind. Here it is. As you enter the room, you are immediately greeted by a pungent stench. This is the first F.O.E? You take a closer look to find a strangely writhing plant further within. Man. The plant seems to notice you and raises its tentacles in warning. This must be the ruler of these ruins. Draw your weapons and prepare to fight. We are not even level 5 yet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till we're probably, at least, when we've fully explored this place, I think, and as long as we're not constantly running away from battles, after having fully explored this area, we should be good to go on facing it. While exploring the ruins, you find clean water collecting in a pool on a basin-shaped rock at the end of a passage. Water slowly drips into the pool from a pipe. There isn't a whole lot, but it looks like the water is gradually flowing through an artificial filtration device. You can drink this water if you wish. Sure, let's drink it. You dip your cupped hands into the small pool, lift the water to your mouth, and take a sip. Filtered over a long period of time, this water is crystal clear and has a pure, untainted flavor. You can almost feel it coursing through your body as it cures your fatigue. Man, it's like this particular labyrinth has spent the whole time apologizing for that whole take your equipment off and get ambushed or just get, like, demolished. Oh, yeah, that particular event was pretty nasty. How can water be this delicious? It's so good that you actually feel it stirring your emotions. Now that you've cured your fatigue, you decide to get back to the exploration. While slow, the flow continues to collect. You should be able to drink it again if you visit anytime tomorrow. Alright. Let's go ahead. Mark it off here. Recovery. Only once a day, though. Oh. Someone else wants to step up to get knocked down? Alright. Yeah, they'd have to throw way more muscle flies at us for those to be even remotely a challenge. But there should still be plenty. Yep, another door. Let's see what's behind it. Oh, an item. Yep, just one item. Miraculous ring. Oh, some classes require particular weapons to use some of their skills. Be mindful of this. Yep. Amateur Savior. A ring set to bring about miracles by saving those on the brink of death. If we have someone who doesn't already... Okay. Okay, let's give that to Reese. Might as well. Getting having our healer be revived one time for free instead of dying on us seems pretty useful. Okay, that's actually kind of disappointing. Amateur Savior is a skill in battle. I thought it was like a passive type thing. Oh, well, I guess we will be giving that to Astra instead then. Dang, rip Dolce. Honestly, I'm surprised we were able to keep everybody's EXP levels level for as long as we did, but oh well, the dream is dead. Now let's go ahead and shuffle around that bit of equipment. But having two people who are able to heal is pretty useful, so... We do probably, if we want to, like, help out our healer's longevity, probably should give him some armor at some point in his life. Okay. But it actually looks like... Yeah. That's gonna be it. Any more of this place is probably gonna be hidden behind the boss of this area. So that's not an F.O.E. then. I'll be heading out and then coming back in. Heal up. We might as well try it. We don't know. It can't be too difficult for us at this point. We don't know what it needs to be defeated, but we should be able to handle it. Okay, so got everybody up to level 5, and I saved because, like I said, we don't know what specifically the boss of this place is gonna be most susceptible to. It's only one single point, but it might have... Actually, yeah, it might have an elemental weakness, in which case Spear Assist would be pretty nice. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay, Reinforce should help. For him... Still just barely not enough for Line Heal. That's the only... Man, that sucks. We don't know what we should power up. Don't need that. Regain TP each time you defeat an enemy. Next astrology skill powers up, but can only hit single target until end of turn. Okay. Etheric Charge, I can't remember what the skill was in Etrian Odyssey 5, but this is just like a renamed version of that. Something that it powered you up, but turned it into single target. We'll bank on it being weak to fire. For a very first boss, that's probably a safe bet. And for her... This only ups the attack. It doesn't up the bind chance. Let's up this then. Alright. So let's see if we made the good decisions. It looks like it's just this room. Yeah, it doesn't even move. This thing is kind of weird looking, but... We're gonna use an item. In the items menu, you can use or throw away items in your inventory. Yeah. I bought a few medicas. I just don't want to dip into Reese's TP just yet. Not if we don't have to. Blossombeast has appeared. Okay. So we'll open up with a long thrust. She's going to guard order the front because we don't want anyone dying. Reese doesn't have anything to do on the very first turn except use this analysis scope we got. And how about an etheric gleam? Because it's not like we aren't going to leave right after this. And let's try for a leg snipe. No, we got a pop flare. Good. Okay, that's an okay-ish amount of damage. Vine grab head. Wow. No ambiguity. They tell you exactly what's being targeted. Luckily, our front line doesn't really use their heads for much. Well, you guys know what I mean. A giant plant monster with a beautiful flower on its back. Its pollen weakens prey. And it's weak to fire. Also poison, sleep, and leg binds. Okay. Thankfully, we're still in the merciful part of the game. So a spear assist into an attack order. He still doesn't have anyone to heal specifically, so why not have our medic attack? And she will open up with some leg snipes. Yeah, 5 damage from a backline medic. This thing can't be all that powerful. And those, it doesn't look like it's binds. Oh, we don't... Hold on. We've got Theriaca betas, which heal ailments. Yeah. So if someone gets bound, we're just screwed. Okay, so the front line is completely good. We need to... Let's attack buff the back line. Yeah. If we can have Dolce... Hold on, did we have her use... Yes, Spear Assist. Just keep the Spear Assists up, and then we'll be good to go. Keep trying to get that leg snipe down. So hopefully we can get in there. Okay, leg binds, but all that's gonna do is really slow them down. It'll also make them more susceptible to attacks in the future, but if we can keep Dolce's HP as high as possible, then everybody else, well, let's hero battle. Yeah. And then keep it up with the spear assists. Or, no. We're gonna switch to long thrusts. Yeah. It's probably a better bet. And now I'm actually kind of regretting opening with Etheric Gleam, because all it really did was take away from our possible damage. Okay. The only thing I can think of that Salem would have that would actually even use her head is Spear Assist. And it doesn't, so, hey. They've only got the 1 attack order left, so we'll re-up on that. It's gonna be his job to keep Dolce alive so we can always get her passive healing. And we gotta pop Flare again. Dang, we don't really have the TP to do a whole lot. That's bad. Alright. Yep, now she can't do anything. And her force gauge is about to be completely spent as well. I think a guard order is... Yeah. Crap. Oh, I should have known we get punished for not having any way to stop binds. Dang. We really need Pop Flare to have us hitting consistently. And Baron only has 2 more fire attacks in him. Okay, we're gonna have her stop supporting and go in for some hits. Yeah, it actually looks like Astra is probably gonna be our main source of damage while we've got these binds going. 1 more. Cool, we're back in the fight. Pop Flare's gonna need re-upping, but that's next turn. I was about... Yeah, double up on the attack order. Wow. Baron is already out of TP. Oh, crap. I think... It may, like, honestly, it may just come down to us whacking away at it after a bit. Yeah, we keep the attack orders on. He's good to go. For 3 turns to stop... Oh, and regain half their TP cost after using. Whoops! I should have been using this way before now. No reason to hang on to it now, because Baron can't fight any longer. So... And Astra's arms are sealed. 151. Well, that's pretty cool. If it really, truly comes down to it, we can have Reese... Yeah. Get the heals going. Okay, I think we're gonna forego guard orders from here on out. Not super worried about that. And yeah, everybody just has to attack. We don't have the TP for Baron to keep doing anything. That's a headbind, looks like. How about... I keep double checking these, but... Oh, I guess she does. She's, it makes sense that Dolce will be verbally issuing these commands. Yeah. Probably going... Suspicious pollen, right. Beneficial effects have dissipated. It did say that. Oh, and Baron. Oh, man, Baron's gonna need to be medic bulleted. Nice, just in time. Orders affect entire party and cost half the TP. Buffs cannot be lost. Alright, since... Yeah, might as well, right? Victory Vow into attack order. And that's gonna heal everybody too, so Reese can just refresh while Astra gets right back into fighting. Alright, now we just need Dolce, wow, to move. Well, I guess we'll have Reese also heal. He's the only person who really still has TP left, so... And we're gonna... Might as well stack these. Oh! He needs his... I guess that makes sense. He would need his head in order to be able to remember how to heal people. Still kind of a rip, but it's whatever. Wow, and Nectar's healed 20 HP? I could have sworn it was just 1 HP. Like, it was in Etrian Odyssey 5. I could just be misremembering, but... Yep. Let's keep on attack ordering. It's healing everybody, and it increases the amount of turns we get it. There is no reason not to. We've only got one single turn. No, we've got 2 turns of Pop Flare left. Anything to keep the damage piled high. In fact, Astra is putting in more work than Salem right now. Yup, and as long as we keep these buffs alive... Yeah, she's got no one left to spear assist off of. So we'll have Dolce actually attack this turn. Yeah. Yeah, let's get everybody in on this. Well, at least we can still medic bullet. Yeah. Or, I don't think she'll actually be able to medic bullet. I haven't really checked how much it costs. Oh, her force gauge is back. Nice. And... yeah. Let's issue an attack order for the front line. Refresh. Nope, medic bullet is 6. Might as well go up fighting. One last leg snipe. See if we can maybe land it after all this time. Hopefully we can. Okay. Nope. Oh well. So Astra is just gonna be... Now it's down to basic attacking. Reese will heal. And since she can't do anything... Yep, only thing left to do was to have her use the rest of her force gauge. And it was stunned, right. Well, that's helpful. One turn where we're free of that thing doing anything crazy to us. He's... For 3 turns, first aid skills and axe speed are boosted. TP cost is TP cost halved. We don't really need him to do that just yet for us. It's literally just, at this point, we are literally just smacking this thing with everything we've got. And now it's, okay, low health. Reese, thankfully healing doesn't cost all that much. Get Dolce back up to a respectable amount. I think, yeah, definitely gonna need her to attack order again. I'm actually really glad, because usually it's the healer who runs out of TP first, at least with how I'm usually playing. So it's a nice change of pace to actually have our healer be the only person left with any TP aside from Dolce. And even Dolce's TP is actually held out pretty, whoa. Yeah, the arm bind is not what we wanted to see right there. And we for sure have no way. Yeah, we've got no way of removing those. Okay, well, Dolce is gonna heal them, yeah, but... Oh, man. Look at that gimped damage, dude. Terrible. Hopefully her force gauge can max out for us pretty soon. Once we can have Dolce, she's barely getting there. Once we can have her vows affect everybody. Dang. Well, as long as Dolce stays max HP, yep, we get that passive healing. And it's not like, cool, Salem's free. Baron is in a little bit of danger, but not enough for me to actually worry about him, you know? Well, I guess it's, the only thing we can really take comfort in is the fact that we're not getting multiple people poisoned in one turn, because then we'd have to start picking and choosing who lives and who dies, and that's never fun. Let's see. Yeah. Dolce, as long as she doesn't get attacked this turn. Nope. There we go. But I think as long, yeah, we'll keep her attacking, because she's about to get her force gauge back. And then one attack buff on everybody should pretty much put us over. Exactly as much damage as we need. Yup, nice. So first victory vow, then an attack order for everybody. Go ahead and really get in there. Oh, crap. But it's not enough to preclude us from being able to do that, so that's what's important. And a guard order this turn to be safe. So we're lucky that this thing can't do much more than, yeah, it's suspicious pollen. But Dolce, oh no! This is the exact situation I did not want to be caught in. Well, without his TP, Reese is pretty useless. So another attack order, and Reese will actually, since we're so close to the finish line, and we don't want him missing out on anything. Yeah, we might as well, right? So close. Leg binds we're not worried about. It should only take, yeah, maybe a few more attacks, which means we're going to have Dolce switch to all-out attack mode. No more vowing. Really just need the Blossombeast to take that one final hit. Crap. You know who still has their full force gauge? Alright. Nice! Well, that was satisfying. And we didn't lose anybody. Did not get a new level, though. We've discovered a new monster, Blossombeast, Malevolent Thorn. A mighty swing leaves a thick red line on the plant's trunk. Continued swipes slice off its vines, and red, blood-like sap splatters about. With a final strike to its face-like petals, the monster's body trembles, then comes tumbling down. You remain cautious, but it would seem the foul beast has breathed its last breath. At least until a week passes and it comes back miraculously, but we're not going to worry about that. Well done! You've slain a terrible monster! There seems to be another room beyond the monster's lair. In order to complete your mission, you should add it to the map as well. Sure. You're brave. Interesting. As you approach the door, what you assume to be a girl's voice echoes from somewhere unknown. And see, I can't tell if this is still Birgitta or not. These final and rather monotone words resound, then disappear completely. Who could that have been? Curiosity abounds, but you decide to put it aside and proceed into the room. Oh, check it out! Upon passing through the door, you spy a vibrant pillar of light rising toward the heavens in the center of the room. Nice. Dolce explains these pillars of light have been found in many labyrinths around the world. They're called geomagnetic poles. Touching them is said to allow you to come and go between the labyrinth and the city. However, there's no guarantee that touching this will have the same effect. Still, you may touch it if you wish. It really should just take us right back, right? First things first. No. Land of Eternal Verdure, Isle of Solitude. So they've changed up how the geomagnetic poles work? You touch the geomagnetic pole, and in an instant you find yourself standing somewhere new. A quick look around reveals you've been transported to a ruin of stone pillars somewhere on the second island. This geomagnetic pole seems to connect the first island to the second, and not to Meginia. Touch it again, and it should bring you back to the previous ruins. If you finished your map of the previous ruins, you should report your progress back to HQ and inform them of the geomagnetic pole. Yeah, we'll be doing that. Interesting. I wonder if we can still save at this place. Probably not. Alright, so we're gonna head back to Meginia and let them know all about what we found here. Oh, and there aren't even any encounters in this room. That's merciful. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Bye for now, guys.